Once again, welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about this grammar topic, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Just a reminder, our classes are interactive ones. Means you have to interact with our classes. I will be asking some questions. You're going to type them down in the chat below. It doesn't matter, regardless of the fact that you know or not. That's we don't care. Just do it, just be yourself. You're here to learn. And no one's going to judge you, hopefully. So, present perfect and present perfect continuous, like both of them together, because they somehow relate to each other. So, the present perfect continuous is a fundamental grammar point that helps connect past actions with the present. And by the end of this lesson, you'll be better able. This is a good keyword here. Better able. What does it mean? No one denies the fact that you already know some of this grammar topic. You can use that, it's fine. You will be better able to use the present perfect fluently and naturally in daily conversations. So before we dive in and begin, good evening. As you know, I believe in some kind of conversations, to break this kind of just me being the speaker. I don't want it to be like monotonous. So if you guys want to come to the stage, you want to accompany me alongside the class, just raise your hand or type me. I'll give you access to use your microphones. The same thing people do with the chats, you can do it with your microphone. So it won't be just me who's talking. So yeah, like Rafa, for example, if you want, just type me or raise your hand, whatever, I'll give you access. Nietzsche, very good. So, both on the stage and in the chat. Last session we talked about past continuous. Yeah. Before we begin this topic, let's have a review. Can anyone give me some explanations, definitions, examples, whatever, about past continuous? What is past continuous? In simple words. So take your time and start typing, all of you. And those here on the stage, you can just go ahead and use your microphone and let us know what you think. Royal says, let's wait for others, all of you. Don't say, okay, because someone wrote, I'm not going to do anything. No, do it yourself. Yeah, I think Rafa wants to say something.
Yes, past continuous means something that used to happen continuously in the past.
Very good. Yeah, interesting. Thank you. Royal Pro says, I was playing football. At that time yesterday, actions happened continuously in the past. Yes, I was reading the news when I got surprised. We have different uses. I'm used to play football. Actually, I'm used to playing football, ing, and that's something else. No, I was cooking when teacher invited me to the stage. Oh, really? That's perfect. So yeah, very good. If you use this grammar topic for different purposes and situations, you can just check my YouTube channel if you want to just watch it. It's not real. It's still, that's good. But let's begin another one. What is the present perfect, in your opinion? Imagine someone asks you, okay, what is this grammar topic? How would you respond? What is the present perfect? In your opinion, you can give me definitions, examples. You can Google it. You can have ChatGPT write something for you. That's fine. So 43
Good
people.
evening, sir.
Yeah, I still would not. Let's go.
I think, sir,
Yes,
past
yes, ma'am.
continuous tense refers to something which denotes the actions that is particularly happening in the past.
Okay, we will see. I said it's still with not. Actually, it's still with cook. My bad. So yeah, thank you. I think Nietzsche wants to talk too.
Okay, an action started earlier in the
Uh-huh.
past and is still happening right now. Is a past perfect tense, I guess.
Okay,
Perfect
thank you.
continuous.
Yeah, very good, very good. An action happened just right now. I know nothing about English grammar, so that's why you're here, and that's perfect. Me too. Okay, I was in a bed with my cousin. So is it really past perfect or is it past continuous? Sorry, present perfect or past continuous? When my cousin knocked the door, is something like interrupted situation which we talked about it. So, anyone else? So 42 students, I mean 42 messages. Come on, don't rely on your friends. Just write what you think. Because if I tell you the answer, you're not going to learn anything. So let's see, what do you think? Can you give me some sentences, some examples, and other things? Ahan, I have just finished the test example. Okay? Typing is typing. Interesting. The test, which is an example. So, until our friend is typing, someone, for example, Rafa, can you read this for us? What is the question, Samir Khan? The question is, what is present perfect? That's the question. So, Rafa, please.
Yes. The present perfect is a mix of past and present. We use it when an action that happened in the past but has a connection to now. The exact time is not important or not mentioned.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Just know that right now we're just talking about present perfect, not continuous yet. So it's a mix of past and present. Yeah. An action that happened in the past but has a connection to now, and the exact time is not important. So when the exact time is important, what do we use? Here it says the exact time is not important. My question is, the exact time is important. What do we use? Let's see.
Present perfect continuous.
Present perfect continuous when the time is important. Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not sure.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're just talking about it. So your answer, present perfect continuous. Okay. Present continuous, the immortal. Yeah.
Is it the present continuous?
Is it present continuous? Okay. Let's see. Past perfect. So our friend Kidamnesia is on the right track. You just need to remove something. Recently, lately, yet, already. So my question is, when we want to use an exact time, what do we use? An exact one. Like, I have done my homework, okay? We don't know when, and it's not important. But what if I wanted to say when I did this? What should I say? All of you know that. You're just indefinite or simple, yeah. Very good. Past simple. I did my homework last night. I did my homework yesterday. Or you can get more details. But I have done my homework. So when it's not important, present perfect. When it is important, past. Simple, as a friend said, the other name. But very good. Interesting. But when do we use the present perfect? So next one, let's go with still with cook, if you can. So still with cook, can you read this for us?
Sure, sir. When do we use the present perfect? Life experiences. Have you ever traveled abroad? I have never seen a ghost. Recent actions. Just. Already. Yet. She has just finished her homework. We have already eaten dinner. He hasn't arrived yet. Action started in the past and still happening. For or since. I have lived there for 10 years. She has worked here since 2020. Multiple actions over time, so far or up to now. I have read 3 books this month. He has visited many countries.
Thank you. Thank you. That was interesting.
Thank you, sir.
So, ever and never. So here we are talking about some keywords. Actually, I don't really like to talk about keywords because English is not like you memorize some keywords, but there are some keywords, believe it or not. For example, ever or never. So, have you ever? Normally in questions we can use that. Have you ever traveled abroad? I mean, do you have the experience of traveling abroad? Yes, no. I have never. You know that. We use never in an affirmative, positive sentence, like I have seen a ghost. I have never seen. We call them adverb of frequency. And specifically never or seldom, barely, rarely, or scarcely, we call them negative adverbs of frequency. I have never. We don't say I haven't never. No. I haven't ever is used, but I haven't never. It's called double negative, and we don't believe in double negatives in English. So, for this part, recent actions: just, already, and yet. She has just finished her homework. I mean, just recently, right now, like 2 or 3 minutes ago, but based on the context. We use it, as you said, she has just. Affirmative sentences, we have already eaten dinner. When you did something in the past, you have the experience, and you want to say that you have the experience. For example, come on, dinner is ready. You said, oh, thank you. We have already eaten dinner. And he hasn't arrived yet. Means up to now. Up to now, he hasn't arrived. Maybe in the future, he arrives. He will arrive eventually. But up to now, no, he hasn't arrived yet. Just some questions here, although they could be a bit off topic. But I say he is a just judge. Is it correct? He is a just judge, or he is just a judge? Which one? He is a just judge, or he's just a judge? Which one do you think? Just share it with us. Rafa, what do you say?
Just a judge.
He's just, okay, what does it mean? He's just a judge.
That means he's only a judge and nothing else.
So, okay, very good, thank you. Yeah, that's correct. If I said he is a just judge, would it be wrong? He's a just judge.
No, that would be correct as well, maybe.
Maybe.
Because, just is.
What about others? 45 people, 45 messages. Come on, just say A or B. Just A. Just A. Like he's just a judge. Good. Both. Interesting. Just a judge. B. B. Okay, people are saying B. Okay, very good. He's just a judge. So our friend Nietzsche said both. So could you tell us what does it mean when you say he is a just judge?
I mean, like he's non-partial or non-partisan judge. Just sometime can mean like non-partial.
Can we say like unbiased, for example, or fair? Yeah, very good.
Yeah, fair.
Perfect. Yes, exactly. Just has two meaning. You can say like he is just like the only one, or he just carries this title. He's just a kid. Maybe you heard that before. He's just a kid, but he is a just judge. Means, as our friend says, come from like justice, something like that. It means he's a fair judge, like non-partial, as our friend mentioned that. So something interesting. And yet has another meaning too. Who can tell me the other meaning of yet?
Like about to. I'm about to do the job.
So
I'm
can
yet
you?
to do the job.
I'm yet to do the job. Could be. Nice. What about others? So share answers. Let's see who's right. Typing is typing, okay? So use for example, I haven't done this yet. Means up to now I don't have the experience. What about another meaning? Another meaning of yet. Yet.
Something which is in recent.
Which isn't recent. Could be. Could be. People are typing. That's interesting. Let's wait for your friends and just share your answer. Something that hasn't happened now. Something that has no done yet. That has not done yet. Okay, what about others? Several people are typing. I love this part. I agree with Young Kai. Young Kai. Okay. Something that hasn't happened now. Okay. Something that not done. Think out of the box. It's not about the topic we're talking. Something that is, it's just one word. 3 letters. 3 letters. No, it still has 4. Yet means a continuous actions. Hmm. What about this one? But. B-U-T. Huh? In some cases, it also means but. For example, he tried a lot, yet he failed. Maybe you heard that before. Yet he did something means but. For example, I tried a lot, yet I lost, for example. So it's to some extent it means but too. So word normally they don't have just one meaning. It's good to learn the meanings they have. If I see something else, I will mention that. So, but back to our topic, actions that started in the past and is still happening. For instance, I have lived here for 10 years and she has worked here since 2020. So I have a question here. I have lived here for 2020. Is it correct? Like I use like a year. I have lived here for 2020. Is it okay? Have a good day. Bye bye, Chopper. Sadly, need to leave again. Oh, it's good, but it's quite fun. Thank you. Yeah, I'm recording. You can watch on YouTube for amount of time. No. Yeah, it should mention time. Sounds weird. Very good. Yeah. No, I'm here. I said. Okay. Yeah, very good. Perfect. Yes, we cannot do that. We will talk about this in present perfect continued. We will discuss. Multiple actions over time, like so far and up to now. You know that I've read 3 books this month. Again, up to now or so far, or he has visited many countries. Up to now, it's like implied, like this, up to now. So I don't want to go off topic, but this is another word interesting. The last one, I promise. What is the other meaning of for? Another meaning for for, F-O-R. Normally when we say, for example, I did it for you, we're normally using this context. Does it have another meaning, like something else? There's a famous song. It says, from Adele, it says, this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. I don't know the rest, but it used for with the meaning I want to talk about. To explain about how long time, not here, no. What do you think? The other meaning of for?
It might indicate duration.
Duration, no. I mean, technically it could be. I mean, in the thing I want. My answer, no. Mongolia, okay. What do you think? Just
Like
Google it.
she has stayed here for a week.
In that context, yes, we can use that. Normally the same context. She'll stay here for a week, yes. For example, I have worked here for 20 years. Duration, very good, yeah. I mean, besides this. So I don't know if you heard the song or not. It says for, this is the end. If I don't know if you have ever listened to the song. It says for, this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. This for, what does it mean? Like duration? No. Our friend Nietzsche said that. Very good. Because. Perfect Nietzsche here and others. Because. For example, the professor didn't come for he was sick. For he was sick means because. It's like formal, to some extent, old-fashioned and British normally. That's why I said Adele specifically. For this is the end means because. If it is, we can say that like because. Yeah. A skyfall. Very good. Yes. But how to form present perfect? Many students don't know that. Let's talk about it. So let's go with our friend Yang Kai. So Yang Kai, could you read this for us?
Yes.
Perfect.
Positive subject plus have has plus past participle uh, to form the present perfect sentence. We have to use this. Okay. I have visited Paris. She has studied English for years. Negative subject plus have has plus not plus past participle. I haven't eaten sushi before. It's wrong. He hasn't finished his work yet. It's also wrong.
No. It's not wrong. It's like the emojis, like for
It's
negative.
negative.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
negative. Yeah, it's correct.
Okay. Questions have has plus subject plus past participle. For questions, we have to form like, have you ever tried skydiving? And has she called you today?
Thank you very much. Exactly. So this is how you can form, as we said, this grammar topic like subject, have, has, uses. So a very easy and probably silly question. When do we use have? When do we use has? Probably you're saying, oh, what kind of question is that? Of course it's obvious, but let's see. When do you use have? When do you use has? Can I say I have, I has, she have? Which one? Several people are like, I have, Yeah, it maybe have, yes, exactly. Exactly. Thank you, teacher Grant. Perfect. She had, has, have. Very good. So these are some easy things. But before we move to the next part, I want all of you, we have 55 students here, 55 examples. Think about it and just make an example. You could be creative, funny, whatever you want. And send in the chat. Let's read your sentences. Let's see if you can form this topic correctly. Can I become a speaker? Yes. Why not? I invited you. She, he, it has, others have. Very good. So everybody, 47 people here, 47 examples. Think for a minute and just type your sentences. Have for plural and has for singular. Yeah, perfect. Let's just move to the next question. Let's form some present perfect sentences. Let's see how creative you are. People are thinking, then they'll be typing. Several people, that's perfect. Yeah, thank you, Teacher Graham. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And you know that guy, Teacher Graham is a great teacher here. I really enjoy his classes. Although we have some differences in time zones, but you should definitely check his classes. Perfect. My mom has watched her favorite drama. Okay, I have done my homework. Kudos, well done. I have been a class representative for 6 months. I haven't done the job, but she has. But she has. This is interesting. So, if you want to use such sentences, you should follow the main verb we have, the auxiliary. If I haven't, so we are using have or has. But she has, not she does, not she is. Test has been just written by her. Passive voice, interesting. The test is better because like which test? We have so many tests. My friend have, is it correct? Soul with W. My friend have or my friend has done his job journey. She has always been fascinated by the moon. Nice. I haven't eaten for a while. Several people are typing. Okay, let's wait for them, then we will move on because it's really important how creative you are. She has been teaching for a decade. Nice. Parina says IUV, they have. Perfect, thank you. So interesting sentences. You see, that's perfect. Let's move on. Next question. Present perfect versus past simple. Okay. What is the difference? Present perfect and past simple. What's the difference? I have done my homework and I did my homework. Present perfect, past simple. I have done my homework, I did my homework. What's the difference? Has she fixed the car? We have a problem right now. So if it's an example, it's not correct because that's present simple. We have a problem right now. I have, I did. No, in terms of meanings. Oh, our teacher is participating. That's perfect. That's perfect to have you here, Teacher Grant. Depends on how the question is asked. Yeah. Past simple is started in the past and ended in the past. However, present perfect is still continuing. What is past participle? So what is past participle, guys? Can you help our friend, Young Kai? What is past participle? We also call it PP. Help your friend, please. Did you do your homework? Have you done your homework? Yeah, very good. You have a problem in the morning. So it's not present perfect. This have here is like possession. Like I have, I own this. I possess this problem. We have a problem. I have a cat. I have a car. I have a house. That have is auxiliary. I have done my homework. Third form of the verb. Very good. Past simple for activity has done in the past. Past simple is start and end in past. One is just done, another is did long time ago. Yeah, very good. Past participle, we use the third part of the verbs, like go, went, gone. Very good, interesting. So we have this kind of table here. Let's go with our friend gaslighting. Could you read this for us?
Present perfect. I have lost my keys. Still lost. She has lived here for 5 years. Still live here. Have you ever been to Spain? Past simple. I lost my key yesterday. Finish. She lived here for 5 years. Not anymore. Did you go to Spanish last summer? Key differently. If you mention a specific time, use past simple. If you don't, use present perfect.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, something we already talked about that. Finished. I lost my keys yesterday. Over. I have lost my keys. It's still lost. I'm still looking for them. Or she has lived here for 5 years. Or she lived here. Probably she's dead or she moved to another place. Have you ever been to Spain or did you go to Spain? Last summer. Again, some specific time. Here we mentioned that. The exact time is not important or not mentioned. We use present perfect. So when it is mentioned, as we talked, past simple. But present continuous. Okay. You're not alone. Am I the only one who's not hearing? Him, actually. But you should check the settings. Anyway. So, present perfect continuous. What is it? Present perfect continuous. What do you mean by that? Hearing, yeah, thank you. Present perfect continuous. What do you think about this? How would you explain? How would you, or generally, would you make an example for it? Definition examples using ChatGPT. Nowadays, DeepSeek. Yeah.
It has already started in the past and it is still continuing. It is known as past present perfect continuous. For example, she has been studying for 3 hours. So it's in the past, but it's still continuing.
Very good, thank you. Yes, interesting. What about others? The time finished, but the action is still going. Example: Royal has been doing since. Okay, very good. I've been sending. Interesting. Teacher audio, yeah. I've been doing my assignment for 30 minutes. So normally, uh, just something. I mean, it's like it's writing a style, but normally we say 30 min, like MIN instead of minutes. We don't use the S. You can use that, but normally I didn't see anywhere. I've been drawing for 1 week. Nice. Other as well. So, anyway, yeah, very good. Let's talk about this. Let's go with our friend Fam B. So, before our friends read, there's a perfect question. 09 says, this document PDF is available online. It definitely is. Where? My Telegram channel. You can join my Telegram channel after the class. I will upload it because like new PDF. And there are so many quizzes, polls, idiom of the week, quiz of the word of the week, so many free materials, YouTube, PDF, whatever. Yeah, thanks, and thank you so much. Yeah, thanks with H. Thanks is like they use it in war. But anyway, so please, Fam B, please read it for us.
The present perfect continuous, also called the present perfect progressive, is used to describe actions that started in the past and are still continuing now, or recently stopped with visible effects.
Thank you, yeah. Progressive is another name for anything, like present progressive is present continuous, past, whatever. Describe action that started in the past, the same structure, and are still continuing now, or recently stopped with visible effects. Means we can see that. For example, as our friend said that, I have been reading this book for 2 hours. We will see. When did we use this? Actions that started in the past and is still happening. I have been reading this book for 2 hours. They have been living in London since 2010. She has been learning Spanish for 6 months. And here we're going to talk about this for versus since. So, I mean, it's obvious. I cannot hide it to ask you guys. So, we use for plus a period of time. A period of time. Like 2 hours, 3 weeks, 10 years, 20 years, 1 decade, whatever. But on the other hand, we use since plus a specific point in time. Like yesterday, Monday. You can use like years, month. You can even use dates. Anything you want, specific points. Like here, they have been living in London since 2010. So if I wanted to use for, what would I write? Since 2010? No, I want to use for. I want to just remove this since. I want to use for. What can I write after for? I've been waiting for you since morning. Since this morning or since the morning, I would depend on how you ask. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. For 15 years, time duration will be good. So include it. For 15 years, very good. For a 50 year, can we say that? For a 15 years, do we need an a here? They have been living in London for 15 years. Yes, very good. Since 2010 or for 15 years. So this is important. Action. So let's go with someone else. Let's go with our friend typing. So typing, could you read this for us?
Okay, which one?
Action that recently.
Okay. Action that recently stopped and have present effect. I am tired because I have been running. He is sweating because he has been playing soccer. You look sleepy. Have you been working all night?
Yeah, go on, please.
Repeated action. Repeated action over time. She has been calling me all day. The company has been losing money for months.
Yeah, very good. You can use for recently
Thank
stopped or present effect, like I'm tired. Why? Because I have been running. That's the reason I'm tired. Or repeated actions. She has been calling me all day. Or sometimes you can use when you are, for example, not happy, like the company has been losing money for a month. That's not good. We have to find a way. Let's get back to the drawing board and let's from scratch make another plan or something like that. How to form, again, is easy. Subject or have or has plus been. Then we use verb ing. I have been studying English. The company has been losing. I've been studying English for 2 years. She has been working since morning. Or negative, use not. Or you can just use contracted form. I haven't or I have not been sleeping well. Lately is a good adverb here. He hasn't been feeling well since yesterday. For questions or interrogative sentences. So first we use have had. You know that is very basic. Subject plus been, then verb ing or gerund. Have you been exercising regularly? Has she been learning French? But the important question is present perfect versus present perfect continuous, because many people think they are the same. To some extent yes, to some extent no, but you tell me. Present perfect versus present perfect continuous. Share your opinions. I've been in Germany for 15 years. Okay, interesting. Thank you. Yeah, we have been living there for 20 years. Say what you can say since it's 10 years. You can say for 10 years. Yeah, you can say for 10 years. Yeah. So we said since a point, like since 2025, or for duration, like 5 weeks, 2 years. I've been in Germany or to Germany. You tell me which one. We use to. May I know why the company use has? Yes. Team, company, police, such things. Some people use plural, some people use singular. So if you look at company as one thing, like a place, an organization, one thing, then you should use singular one. Or if you look at company as like the fact that it has some individuals, also known as employees, workers, managers, whatever, people, then you can say have. Like the team, for example, is winning, the team are winning. It's also a matter of British American too to some extent, but it's based on the perspective you have. For example, normally say the police have arrived or the police has arrived. We can use stative verbs in continuous tense forms. So if we want to use a stative verb, we must use it. They have worked here for 5 years. They have been working here for 5 years. So what's the difference? So let's talk about this. Very good. Let's go with our friend, back to our friend Rafa. So could you read this for us?
Sir, which one?
The table.
Okay. So present perfect, focus on the result, and present perfect continuous, focus on the duration. I have written 3 articles. I have been writing articles all day. She has painted the house. She has been painting the house for 5 hours. They have worked here since 2010. They have been working here since 2010.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. So here we focus on the results. Like I have written 3 articles. I have this, for example, in my resume, CV. Like I have written 3 articles. It's kind of achievement for me. But from very tired. I've been writing articles all day. I'm so tired. Duration is all day. Or she has painted the house. Very good. But she has been painting the house for 5 hours. That's a lot. But the last one normally is the same. Here we will talk about it in further slides. We have some golden rules. So again, Rafa, could you continue?
Yes. Use present perfect when the result is more important. Use present perfect continuous when the process or duration is more important.
Yeah, as discussed. Very good. So here we have some common mistakes. Like I have went to the mall. So we talked about those past participle. I have gone. Or she has lived here since 10 years. So as we talked here, we don't say 10 years. Since plus a point. Since, for example, 2025, for example. Or for 10 years. 4 plus a duration. Did you ever see that movie? So I have a question. Is it really wrong? Did you ever see that movie? Is it incorrect? Oh, what happened? Yeah. Did you ever see that movie? Is it correct or is false? Which one? Correct? False. Like yes, no.
No,
Which one?
this is false.
It is false. Okay, what about others? No, why must it be incorrect? Okay, I'm just asking. We'll talk about this. Have you ever seen? You're saying the correct one. Okay. What about others? Come on, don't be shy. Just send what you think.
It would
Half
be
of the
either
answers.
did you see the
Yeah.
it would be either did you see the movie or have you ever seen the movie? I guess.
You mean the word ever is a problem? Did you ever? Could be. That is right, but that is not the tense we are studying right now. Okay, but no, generally, I'm just asking a general question. Is it correct? So again, don't be shy. I mean, half of the answers are not correct, but that's fine because this is how you can learn, how we can learn. No, Yankai say no. So yeah, normally we say, have you ever seen that movie? Have you ever done this? But those who watch movies a lot, they say, oh no, I heard, for example, in one movie, they say, did you ever do that? Or they say, I don't know yet. Is it correct? I don't know yet? Should it be, I haven't known yet? I don't know yet. Did you ever do that? So what do you think about this? Ever is present perfect. This is what I said at the very beginning. I hate to use keywords, like memorize this keyword, because that's the issue. That's the problem. You think it's not correct, well, it's correct. So don't memorize keywords. I mean, it's a good way. Yeah, whenever you see yet is present perfect. Whenever you see ever is present perfect, but not always. I don't know yet sounds correct, yeah. Simple past and present perfect is same meaning. Same meaning. Parnasay, I think is correct. It depends on the accent, the culture, like American, British. Mostly in American movies, you see that. I don't know yet. But British people tend to say, I haven't known yet. Or have you ever seen that? But American says, like, did you ever see that? So both of them are correct. Normally Americans tend to use side sentences. Did you ever see that? Or I don't know yet. So in linguistics and in grammar, we have two approaches. One, prescriptive approach, which comes from prescribe, like the doctor prescribes you something, like writes what to take as tablets when you're sick. And descriptive approach, which comes from describe, description. Prescriptive approach says that we have some rules, grammar, and you have to stick to it. You cannot use anything else. Stick to it. But descriptive says no. Look at the society, look at people, like what they are using, how they are using, how they're communicating. That's good. For example, discuss. Let's discuss about this, or let's discuss this. Which one? Let's discuss about X or just X. Which one is correct? Which one is correct? Let's discuss about this topic. Let's discuss this topic. Probably both. Neither of them. Which one? Both. About this. I don't know if you have any Persian speaker, Farsi speaker, for example, in different languages. Probably your mother tongue. This about is followed by discuss, like discuss about something. But in English, we don't use this. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss this topic. But you see that people are using let's discuss about this too. So this is descriptive approach. It's fine. It conveys the meaning, so use it. As long as it conveys the meaning, that's fine. Discuss about it. No problem. So this is descriptive. So our friend says this is not correct. Did you ever see? It is prescriptive. You can use it. That's fine. So I've gone, yes, she has lived for 10 years, and have you seen that? So next one, I think I talked a lot. It doesn't require about. Very good, but people use this regularly, especially people who are not native speakers. And it becomes like normal. It's a standard, you can say that. That's the reason I said. So next one, let's go with our friend escaping bush. Escaping bush, yeah. Oh, escaping bush.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. So let's go with you. Could you
Thanks.
please read this for us?
I have been knowing him for years. Know is a stative verb. Something wrong, but I'm not sure what.
But what?
Should I keep reading or firstly
No. Please read it. Yeah.
Just said. Okay, she has been being late every day. Be doesn't take continuous. They have been finished their project. Use have finished instead. Correct. I have known him for years. I have known. She has been arriving late every day. They have finished their project.
Yeah, thank you very much. She has been arriving late every day. Perfect. Thank you very much. So yeah, so you know that, for example, know is a stative verb, like belong, I don't know, imagine, love, hate. We don't say I am knowing you. No. So we don't use it. She has been being late. We don't use it because like double ing here, double b. But in passive sentences, you can say that. The car has been being repaired for 3 hours, or since morning, whatever. The car has been being repaired. But here it's not passive, it's active. It means she is late. So she has been late. Been is the past participle, aka the third part of the verb be. Like am is are, second part. Was, were, third, been. Like have been, has been, had been, and will have been. So it sounds easy, but many people struggle with that. And advanced notes for advanced speakers. Nice. Or those who want to become advanced. So, next one. Let's go with our friend typing. Typing, could you read this for us, please?
Okay. Advanced notes. 1. This is the first time. Structure. This is the first time I have driven a car. That's the best meal I have ever eaten. 2. It's been. Structure. It's been a long time since we last met. It has been years since I played basketball. 3. Mixed time situation. He has always wanted to be a pilot, from the past until now. They have never spoken to each other, but they will meet tomorrow. 4. Stative verbs in present perfect. Some verbs don't usually take ing forms in present perfect continuous. I have been knowing her for years. Wrong. I have known her for years. Correct.
So, let's stop it here. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was interesting.
Thank you.
Yes, this is the first time. It's a good structure. This is the first time I something. It's been another important. It has been a while, a long time, years, whatever you want to say. Then since, then past simple. It's been a long time since we last, interesting, met. Past simple. It's been years since I played basketball. Past simple. So after since in this structure, it has been years, we use past simple. Mixed situation, yes, from past until now is pretty obvious. They have never spoken to each other, but they will meet tomorrow. They will just experience it tomorrow. They don't have the experience yet. We can interpret it like this. We said we use it for experiences. They have never spoken to each other means they don't have the experience of talking to each other or speaking to each other, but they will experience it tomorrow. They will meet tomorrow. The SAT verbs. We talked about this. I'll just skip it. Lately and recently are some good adverbs here. I've been feeling really tired lately, like recently. She's been working a lot recently. We have a stative verbs like, here we have know, believe, understand, remember, hate, love, so on and so forth. We don't really use this. That do not. Take the present continuous, present perfect continuous. So once we talked, I think twice we talked about this. I am loving this. We have some time. Let's talk about this. I am loving it. Is it correct? Generally. I am loving it. And this one. I am loving it. I think the slogan for McDonald's. I think. She speaks as AI. Ah, nice. Literally, today I helped somebody to install Gemini. Okay, good. You can be a successful software engineer. What's the stative verb? What is the stative verb? That's a good question. We'll talk about this. Help me, please. Yeah, sure. The verb which we can't use it. Continuous tenses usually. Feeling, state feelings. Very good. How Gemini? Oh, AI can help a lot in learning English. Anything. 2 weeks ago, yeah, it's super important, yet many people don't know. I said yet, means like still, but I don't know. But this guy found some video on YouTube, have somebody, okay. It isn't correct according to the grammar, but you said that. Or I saw in the PDF, I don't remember, it is meaning I love it very, very much. So, please stay on topic, forget ChatGPT. Yeah, prompt engineering is important. Let's talk about this one for a second. So, I am loving it. Is it correct? Why not? I am loving it. Is it correct? On sneakers or typing, okay? Because normally, as our friend said, it shouldn't be correct because state verb love, we don't use ing for love, so it's false. But love is a stative verb that can't be used in continuing. So you mean it's false? Thank you. Okay, let's skip it. Yes, I think. But in case to explain the feeling, no. Young Kai is typing. So this is, because we're running out of time, this is not wrong. This is correct. I am loving it, or I was loving it. It is a slogan of McDonald's. When you say love or hate, you can use too. When you mean that you loved or you love every moment of something. For example, imagine you're eating a hamburger. Said, oh, I am loving it. I am loving this hamburger. It's perfect. It means you're enjoying like every moment of this situation. Having a sandwich, eating a sandwich. You can use for such situations, but that's why in some books they say we don't usually use love like state verbs with ing. Usually. That's the time we can use it. Using present perfect continuous for temporary actions. When something is temporary, I've been saying with my friends this week, for example, it's Friday and you've been doing this for days. Yeah, where are you? Oh, I've been saying with my friends this week. She has been working at a cafe until she finds a better job. Ahan, present perfect continuous mean the same. Live, work, study, and teach and learn something else are often interchangeable. I have lived here for 5 years. I've been living here for 5 years. No major difference, but I will tell you the difference. I say, let me change the color first. Wait. I have learned, this is R, learned English for 5 years. And I have been learning English for 5 years. What's the difference? I have learned English for 5 years. I have been learning English for 5 years. USTO, what does it mean? It's like I'm loving some kind of food. Very good. Yes, Armin, yes. Number one means you already know English. Okay, number two means first is finished. So if it's finished, why don't I use I studied? I learned English. Why is it present perfect? You've been learning, but it's still proceed. Okay, one finish. Okay. What about others? This is my final question, I think. Yeah. So do your best. Just share it. I think it's the same meaning. Yes, but with a very slight difference. One is finish. Okay, Parinas is typing. Perfect. Several people are typing. Interesting. The ing. So what do you mean the ing? You mean the ing is correct? A. You learned in the past and you are learning still. B. You learned in the past and you're learning it. So what's the difference? You're learning it still. Even the time is ended. Okay, nice. Royal Parnassus, you learned and finished it. You're still learning. You're still learning. Okay. So imagine the situation. We have a guy. We have a boy. Jack. Ryan. Ryan's a good name. Ryan. So he says, I have learned English for 5 years. For example, he studied English for 2 years. Then he went to college. Then he stopped learning English. After 6 months, he said, okay, he started studying again. And after 2 years, he went for like military service, for example. And again, he stopped learning. There are some periods, there are some pauses, gaps in his English learning journey. On the other hand, we have Brian, like Ryan and Brian. Brian says, I have been learning English for 5 years. Like, we can say non-stop. Not necessarily mean like non-stop. It means like without any gap or pause. Like every week, twice a week, whatever. He, self-study, university, institutes, whatever. But he has been learning English for 5 years. He didn't stop learning English. This could be another interpretation we can have, another meaning, another difference we can have between this and that. Present perfect and present perfect continuous. When you say, I have been learning English, normally it means that without a pause. Of course, it has different meanings based on the context we're saying. But your answers are correct, plus what I said, all together. Remember, there is no such thing as like one answer for a question. Different aspects, different perspectives, different answers. But it could be interesting. First, you finish this. Okay, yeah, very good. Next one, real life uses. So how do you pronounce this? Oh, I can make question out of everything. How do you pronounce this? Real life, blah, 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 of present perfect. I need the pronunciation of this word, U-S-E-S. So how should I pronounce it? Just rewrite it.
Uses.
uses. Z. Okay. Anyone else? Thank you. Anyone else? Z. Okay. Anyone else?
Real life uses.
So Z or S?
Z.
Z. Okay. Thank you. Come Z sound. UZs like UZ, Z, both. You mentioned the last session. Yeah, most of things are actually, I already mentioned that because every session we have new students. That's why. So maybe one means, you're talking about this in English you got for the last 5 years, but not necessarily non-stop. Very good. Escaping bush. So is it uses or the use? Like the use of AI or the use of AI? Here is, so tell me, is it a noun or a verb here? Use, this one, USES. Is it a noun or a verb? Real life uses, it means like it uses, or no, noun. Noun, very good. Noun. So if you have use as a noun, we say se. Use. The use of AI. Something like close. Close the door as a verb, and he is my close friend. Like Instagram has something called close friends, for example. Close friend. Uses of present perfect. In news and reports, scientists have discovered. In conversation, I have just finished my work. In interviews, I have worked in marketing for 10 years. In emails, I have attached a document for your review. This is interesting. So that would be it. But there is a challenge. I dare you to join this challenge. There's a challenge. What is it? Write a short paragraph using at least 5 present perfect sentences. I mean present perfect continuous too. That's fine. Both of them. Example. I have traveled to many countries, but I haven't visited Japan yet. I have always wanted to go there. My friend has been there twice and he has told me a lot about it. Something like this. Okay, not like sentence by sentence as a paragraph. At least 5 present perfect or present perfect continuous. And of course, anything besides this topic. Don't change Japan to China. Say, okay, Japan, China, my friend, my brother, twice, 3 times. No, something new. Send your paragraphs to my email and you will receive a 25 common idioms PDF as a bonus. So that could be something interesting. Please don't use AI because you should learn yourself. Okay, you can ask for help, but just as a professional writer, write a short paragraph using at least 5 present perfect sentences. No, try it yourself. And we have some examples. As you know, we don't talk about the examples because it's something optional, and I will upload this PDF on my Telegram channel. And here's the link. You can join my Telegram channel, and you can download the PDF and many other PDFs, so on and so forth, materials. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, feel free to share with me in DMs, Telegram, Discord, here, anywhere. And if you have any kind of feedback, I would be happy to have your feedback. Your class is over. Any questions, feel free to type it down. Thank you guys on the stage. Still with Cook, Yankai typing, Rafa escaping bush, and others. And those who are typing, that's perfect. This is how you can learn. Thank you, Nima. I really like your class. You have a new stuff. Oh, thank you. That's great. What's better? Thank you very much. You're welcome. Kidamnesia. Thank you, teacher. Thank you. It's awesome activity. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, teacher. Thank you for your time. Dad, don't be tired. Yeah, it's common in Iran. So thank you. Thank you very much. You're my favorite teacher. Oh, that's okay. What's better? Perfect. Thank you very much. You're my favorite student too. The lesson was really good and casual. Yeah. I tried to keep it interactive. I work as a programmer. I've been learning a lot of IT Okay. Your description was very well. Thank you. I love this feedback. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I won't waste any more time here. Thank you all. Yeah, see you guys next week on Monday. Why? Because Mondays we have book club classes. Book club. We will read a book, some pages of a book, and we talk about its vocabularies, expressions. So Mondays, book club, Wednesdays, grammar. You know. Thank you. Have a good day. And I will upload this. I'll upload the video, the class on my YouTube channel like tomorrow probably. So yeah, have fun. See you guys next week. Thanks for this, teacher. Have a wonderful day. You too. You too. Goodbye.